Hi Jen. I decided to make a video follow-up to your last two emails because everyone has left today except for me and little Petey, and as you can see, he's gone to sleep. So it's going to be very difficult for me to try to type with him sleeping on my shoulder. So I thought I would start with the email that actually, excuse me, it actually reads on the subject line, to-do list 9221. So I'm glad you're watching the opening emails course. We can talk more about that later. Number two is the guy who has resent their case pricing and Amazon map policy together with a credit card form. So I sent that to you. I filled it out and sent it to you. I signed it. And so somehow we need to figure out how these forms can be electronically signed with my name by you and just sent on into the company, because it gets kind of cumbersome for you to have to get it and then send it to me, and then I either send it back to you or mail it to the company, as I did with the other one that you sent me the other day. I have put that in the mail to the company, and I forget the name of the company now, but anyway. So you've got the Shield Industries form in a separate email. So then number three says, need help again filling up these forms. And as I was going through looking at it, they say they don't accept electronic signatures. So I printed out that form, and I'll have to fill that out and send it in. Now, it says ACD distribution, and it seems like they're some sort of an entertainment thing, and it seems like the other one that I mailed in was entertainment. So we have to watch our margins real closely on those, because a lot of times they don't offer real great margins, especially if they're distributors. And the other thing that I noticed on the ACD is that if you're a residential address, they charge you an extra $4 per package, which is going to affect our purchase cost and therefore obviously affect our profit. Okay, so I haven't looked at all the files yet. I looked at the sheet that you sent the link with several, a good bunch of those that say needs follow-up. I didn't count them. I guess I should. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. And so that takes me to the contact sheet with those 15. And I guess the rest of the contact sheet is still there, hiding, and maybe I'm just not good enough with Google Sheets to know how to make all that visible. But at any rate, if these are ones that you'd identified that need follow-up, again, maybe we should rescore and have that other column for the second 21-point score and make sure they're still worth following up on. And then just kind of do like I did the last time. I basically started with the ones in the 90s and the one in the 80s and followed up with them. I think that's it. Oh, okay. So, and you did have some where you can't find it in the contact sheet. And yes, I've had that happen before too. And our previous VA was always able to find them, but I'm not going to draw her back in at this point. I don't know. I don't know what the heck's going on and why those can't be found, but we just shouldn't worry about it at this point. And if there's no follow-up needed, that's good too. Okay, so then on the email, this is actually the first one you sent me, because the subject line still says 540 emails. So you've identified those two, and I'll look at those because they're on that separate tab that says purchasing prospects, and I just haven't had a chance due to various interesting family events to follow up on that one, but I will hopefully over the weekend. And in the United States, this is a long weekend because Monday is Labor Day, so-called, and so I intend to labor on Labor Day. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, you filled out the form. Number three, that's the guy I need to call. And I agree with you that really for phone calls, we need to probably get you a little bit further down the road to get you a little bit more comfortable with everything that's going on. So I will at some point, hopefully next week, I don't know if I'll get to it today or tomorrow, call this fellow Chandler. I'll call him. Okay, and I did delete the 2 videos, but you'll have some of that same information in that form I scanned in and sent to you. Actually, that's the credit card information, but if you've got the information, it's going to be the same. Reply sent, number 5, number 6, number 7, another form. So you just need to tell me if I need to work on that or if you can do that. And the calling app I will look at some point as soon as possible. So let's see here. Now on the one tab where it says for follow-up, you have apparently identified a whole gob of, or maybe that's the previous one. Okay, that's the previous one. Okay, I see. At any rate, we just need to keep on going with the process. This is somewhat the same as sourcing and scouting in that it's kind of a numbers game, and we just have to keep identifying, keep rescoring, keep recontacting, keep updating our profitability analysis and so forth, and see if we can latch on to a few. The one thing I would mention about the opening emails course that maybe you could also do, I'm looking for a piece of paper here, that's the reason the camera and the phone went all wonky. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I'm wondering if you might attempt to identify, not necessarily at this exact moment, but identify, kind of keep it in the back of your mind so we can kind of identify what stages of awareness the various prospects are in. And so you may have noticed, I'm going to try to turn this video around, if it'll go around. Okay, I didn't want to do that. Well, we'll try it like this. If Petey doesn't fall off my shoulder. Okay, we'll try it like this. So you see this piece of paper, the stages: unaware, problem aware, solution aware, product aware, most aware. Okay, so what we're interested in trying to do in terms of the prospects that we're investigating is we're trying to identify what stage they're in. And if you remember, in one of the videos, Ian identifies which stages he thinks are best. So that would be something to try to analyze. Okay, I realize this is very disjointed, and I wish I could put together a better email, but just try to keep following up and identifying products that would be profitable for us to purchase, either working with the ones you've already generated or other ones. So I'm trying to keep this less than 10 minutes, so I'm going to sign off now, but ask me any question you want. If you get this at 7 o'clock tonight and you say this is a bunch of mush, I'll redo it and figure out something else. Have a great day.